Hey, what's going on, my Styrene brothers? Big Frank coming to you from the Heavy Metal Garage. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone had a happy, safe 4th of July. A little late, I know, but hey, whatever. I haven't done a video in a while. I don't really have anything to show as far as progress on anything. Been working on stuff here and there. With that whole quarantine thing, I was able to get some stuff done. The Cadillac that I've been yakking about for a while. That's actually almost done. But, getting to my desk is kind of a pain in the butt because I use my chair as a catch-all. And my oldest grandson likes to have his clothes in here because oftentimes they get confused with his brothers and he doesn't like to wear smaller stuff, which I can understand. So he brings his stuff in here and we don't put it away, we just kind of pile it in the chair because, I don't know, I'm lazy like that. Excuse me. But, yeah, I've acquired a few kits since the last time I made a video. I have a dump truck kit. It's a shoot, what the heck is it? Oh, it's an auto car. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I got a Monza, like a 70s cruising van, I think it says on it. A 70s model Dodge truck. A couple of Pintos, a Gremlin for my girlfriend. I've acquired a few kits. There you see some of my builds in the background. But, yeah, I just pretty much, wanted to touch base with everybody, see how everybody was doing. Let everybody know I'm still alive. The virus hasn't got me. That's good. But one thing I've been working on, I have, a Peterbilt, I think it's a 359. My oldest grandson wanted me to do it like a two-tone red and black, both of our favorite colors. And like, okay, no problem, I can tape it off. I've taped off things before, not a big deal. That Caddy that I mentioned, it's got a white top, so I of course had to tape that off and paint the top white and then paint the rest blue. So it was no big deal. Well, so I thought. So I got it all painted. Well, I went to peel the tape off after everything was dry, and there was tape residue on the paint. I don't know if any of y'all have experienced that. If you can tell me what the heck the deal is the tape. Is it maybe too humid in here? I didn't let the paint dry long enough. I don't know, but so I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Soaked it in Purple Pond for a little while. Took it out. But you know what? I'll just try to wet sand the spots out of it, wet sand it down. I probably should have done that to begin with, anyways. Nice and smooth. Shot it with paint again. That time turned out better than it did the first time. It was beautiful. I taped it off again. Same thing. Pulled the tape off. There's tape residue again. So I threw it back in the Purple Pond to try to get it. I don't know what else I can do with it. So hopefully that helps. But if any of you guys have any pointers, like I said, if it's the tape's bad, I'm not letting the paint dry enough. It's too humid, because it is pretty humid here in Michigan sometimes. Well, most of the time. Most summers it's really humid. And I do everything right here in my bedroom because I don't have a dedicated model space yet. Hopefully at some point. So pretty much everything is done in here. I paint in here. I build in here. So I have a little air conditioner in my window right now. Not that it does a whole heck of a lot of good. It cools it off a little bit, but it's my bedroom's not very big. But I didn't have that going when I painted because I didn't know, I didn't want it to blow paint everywhere, all over everything else, because I don't have a booth. I just, I take one of the tricks from Don Yost and I use the pipe nipples and I, slap the body on that You know, a piece of tape, and then you can turn it 360 degrees and upside down if you need to, and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty much what I do. You know, I just hold it and then hold the can back far enough and spray and whatnot. So when I don't use my airbrush, I mean, sometimes I do that too. You know, I even do that with my airbrush with the pipe nipple, because like I said, I don't have a paint booth. But you know, I don't have the red that I wanted for my airbrush, so I had to use rattle can. You know, which I'm getting pretty adept at using those. A lot of my builds now are just rattle can. I'm getting pretty good at using it. But yeah, that's you know, that's pretty much all this video is. Just me babbling on about that. But you know, hope everyone, like I said, hope everyone's well. Big shout out to the whole community. I haven't heard from a lot of people. You know, a lot of people just, I don't know, the making videos thing got boring to them. I mean, I understand life gets in the way, but you know, it used to be, man, there's people like, you know, Fast Jimmy's making videos all the time. CT, you know, I don't hear anything from him anymore. Dr. Cranky, I don't hear from as much anymore. You know, I know Little Joe lost his dad. Little Joe, if you're watching this, my condolences, dude. You know, just a lot of guys, man. There's just, you know, a lot of guys you just don't hear from anymore. At least I don't. You know, let's see, was Paul Turley. You know, I enjoyed watching his builds, man. The Model Factory. Yeah, that dude can build some models. You know, I learned a lot from a bunch of those different guys, man. Just little tips and tricks that I've been watching this HPI guy. Yeah, he's pretty, I like his builds too. He does a lot of like kit reviews, but he'll build the kit, you know, as part of a review. That's pretty cool. Another one is Right On Replicas. I watch him a lot too. The same thing as like a build review rather than just a, you know, a kit review. So that's pretty cool. You know, they got a lot of different pointers, those guys do. You know, and that's all this community's all about, man. It's just a lot of camaraderie, and you know, we're all, you know, in the hobby for the same reasons. We all like building models. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, I've said before, it's not understood by a lot of people, but who cares? You know, I have never been the kind of guy to follow any certain, you know, follow anybody else. I march with beat of my own drum. You know, I've always been a bit of a rebel. And I mean, I grew up in the 80s, man. That was like the time of rebellion. So I grew my hair long, had my ears pierced. You know, I listened to loud metal music. You know, if it's too loud, you're too old. It's made loud to play loud. But anyways, yeah, that's, you know, so I don't, you know, I catch some flack here and there once in a while, you know. I'm a grown man playing with kids' toys. No, I'm a grown man that enjoys building models. It's a hobby. No different than a dude collecting stamps or coins or baseball cards or whatever. It's a hobby, you know. There's a lot worse things I could do. So, you know, I mean, it's kind of an addiction. You know, all the kits that I have, you know, stashed, and I tell myself, oh, I'm not buying anymore. Yeah, I'll buy more. I have like 3 record kits now, because I had like the Peterbilt 359 record. You know, see right there, I got 2 of them now. Well, I had one, but I had lost the tree that the door hinges were on. And yeah, I know how to make my own hinges, but I kind of wanted to keep it, you know, kind of more like, you know, kind of like a box stock, you know, keep it as original as I can. And so I asked around where, you know, I finally found on one of the Facebook model car forums, somebody had one. Oh, excuse me, I actually had the Peterbilt 359, and then the I believe it's called a Can Do, but it's not that on the box. It's just a Kenworth W900, and then that fire truck. So yeah, those are pretty cool. So I bought all those because, you know, I got a couple big trucks. Like you see that big Kenworth right up there, and then behind it's a Diamond Rio. That Valvoline truck is my youngest grandson's. So yeah, that's my life. As in, you know, I mean, a lot of guys got a big, huge stash of models and things, and you know, but all right, guys, I'm just kind of babbling right now, but as Ricky Rackman on Headbangers Ball used to say, keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold. Keep it metal. Play it loud enough to piss off your neighbors. Alright. See you, my Stubborn Brothers. Peace.